Dear student, good morning to all of you. I am Elveshi going to teach you Civics of Standard 8. You are welcome in my class to study parliamentary form of government. We have discussed regarding parliamentary form of government in 2, 3, 4 lectures. Now, today I will give you the lectures regarding the power of parliament. The power of parliament. Do you know this thing? Parliament is the house which makes law for the country, as well as this law is good for the citizen of India. You know this thing, that means total number of MPs in the parliament is 552. That is why this house is called the House of People, and this house is called predominant house. Why it is called the predominant house? Because it has lot of members which makes the laws for the country, and the law which is not good for the country and made by the parliament, that is amended by again the member of legislature, that means MPs. Why that is amended? Because it is not suitable for the people of the country and they raise their voice against that law. In that situation, parliament is compelled to amend the bill. So we have to study just now, that means the power of parliament. What are the power? How many powers or function for the parliament? Parliament means two houses. One is the Lok Sabha and other is the Rajya Sabha. Both together is called the parliament. And no any single house can make the laws or bill for the people of the country. That means both the houses are responsible together make the rules and regulation for the country. So we have to study that the power of parliament. Number one, first is that legislative power. Under the legislative power, the legislative power. Do you know this thing? Legislative power means parliament has right to make laws for the concurrent list and the union list. Both are the essential for the parliament. That means it makes laws for the union list or the concurrent list. So we have to study that the parliament is the highest lawmaking body in our country. Law making body in our country. It makes laws for the union list and concurrent list. Concurrent list. So we have to study or discuss actually what is the union list and what is the concurrent list. That means, do you know this thing? India is the federal country. In federal country, there are two types of government. One is the central government and other is the provincial government, which is also known as state government. The list on which the union government, that means central government works, that is called the union list. Do you know this thing? The security of country, education of the country, medical facility of the country, all these are coming under the union list. Do you know this thing? This is critical time for India. This time there is problem of corona in the world and in India also. There is lot of tempest. Hurricanes are coming from different oceans, which creates problem in our neighboring coast state. Neighboring coast, that means समुद्र के किनारे वाले राज्यों में. Have you heard the name of Maharashtra? Have you heard the name of Gujarat? Have you heard the name of Odisha? These are the sea coast area of our country. And these tempests are creating lot of problem in these areas. Out of that, there is other problem in front of our country, which is security of the country. Have you heard the name of China? These days China is the superpower country like America. America is thinking that I am superpower, and China is also thinking that no, I am superpower. Now there is controversy between India and China regarding LOC, line of control. There is a great tug of war between India and China. Both the armies are standing before each other. They are not agree to go back because they are thinking it is my area and India is telling it is my area. So all these security coming under the union list. And there is other list which is called the concurrent list. That means the work under the state government, provincial government, that is coming under the concurrent list. So regarding all these lists, laws are made by legislative assembly. Legislative means with the help of parliament. So this is the power of parliament, legislative power. The second one is the power of parliament, financial power. Financial power. Do you know this thing? Any work in the family or in the society or in the state or in the center done by the help of money. If you have money, you can perform any sort of work. So this power is under the parliament. Parliament has power for the making bill for the country. Do you know this thing bill means? What are the expenses done by the government? That money will be allowed by the parliament. Without the permission of parliament, no any government, no any organization can spend money. So this power is called financial power and it is passed by the parliament. The parliament has control over the financial power. The parliament has power on the financial work. The money bill originates. Money bill originates from the parliament. Without the consent of parliament, no money bill can be passed. That means a parliament will not pass, not allow regarding the money bill, it cannot pass by any house such as Rajya Sabha or the Lok Sabha. So legislative, that means parliament has the power to pass the money bill. The money bill will be passed by a Lok Sabha, then it goes to the Rajya Sabha. Without passing the bill from the Lok Sabha, it cannot send to the Rajya Sabha. So, Parliament, that is Lok Sabha, has power for finance. Without finance, no any work can be done by the government. Now, the third power is the constitutional function. The constitutional function of the power. Do you know this thing? Lot of power has been given by the Constitution of India. Some constitution provision can be amended. Some constitution provision can be amended, easily by the both houses. So it is called simple amendment. No need major majority should come in this change amendment. If problem is major, problem is in the country, be amended, that will be amended by a two-third majority of the house. As for example, I am going to give you, have you heard the name CAA, Citizen Amendment Act? That was the complicated problem in our country. There was essential to amend in the constitution. So by two-third majority, this CAA bill passed by the government. So such type of major problem will be solved by two-third majority of both house, means Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Number 4, power of the parliament is that executive power. Executive power. Do you know this thing? Executive means the laws passed by the parliament or the legislatures, it will be implemented by the concerned department of the minister, which is called the executive. The parliament controls the executive. The parliament controls the executive. Do you know this thing? Without executive, executive by a questioning the minister about their policies and decision. Do you know this thing? That means particular department ministers will be responsible to give the answer to the other member of parliament. They will ask from the minister, what is your policy and how you will implement it, and what is your decision regarding this policy. All answers were asked by the other member of parliament. And this is the duty of concerned minister to satisfy the other honorable member of parliament. Now, the last power of the parliament is that elective function. Elective function. You can see elective means election, and what is and judicial power. And judicial power. Do you know this thing? There is always election in our country. The member of both the houses, the member of both houses and elected members and elected members of state assembly, members of state assemblies elect the president, elect the President of India Rajya Sabha can remove Rajya Sabha can remove the President and the Vice President. President and the judges of the Supreme Court and the judges of Supreme Court and High Court. Do you know this thing? It is the elective function and the judicial power. Do you know this thing? The parliament take part in the election of the president. That means both the houses, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and elected member of Legislative Assembly, all the members take part in the election and they elect the president and the vice president. So both, that means president and vice president, can be removed from their post by the total majority by impeachment in the both houses passed that laws, then president, vice president can be removed. The same process coming for the judges of Supreme Court and Chief Justice of Supreme Court and High Court and the other judges of both the courts are removed by the parliament by passing impeachment against that person. So these are the power of the parliament. That means parliament means both the houses, Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha is the strongest house, while Rajya Sabha is finally keeping a stamp on any bill and it sent to the president for the final approval. So I have mentioned all these things, that means power of parliament in front of you. You have to study it again and again. In the next lecture, we will discuss regarding formation of bill. How bill is passed in the parliament. Regarding this thing, you have to study regarding the bill in your book. Then we will meet in the next lecture and will discuss regarding formation of bill in the parliament. Thank you. Have a nice day.